We all know that in Assassin's Creed Excalibur is a Sword of Eden, and we also know that in some of the promotional content we learned going into Assassin's Creed Valhalla that we'd be able to acquire this sword in-game. And so naturally it wouldn't be anywhere easy to access just for us to go and pick up at some point, no. There is a prerequisite to obtaining this sword. Well, in this video I'm going to be going over everything that you need to do in order to get a hold of this lovely great sword of Piece of Eden madness. And of course, for ease of access there will be timestamps to each individual bit, so if you're halfway there and you only need certain parts, you can find those with ease because you'll be able to identify the ones that you've already done. And all that will be down in the description. Before we begin this video, it is sponsored by the Ridge Wallet. Wallets feel like a necessary evil. They're big, they're lumpy, they're ugly, they bulge in your pants. What if they didn't have to be? The Ridge Wallet is light, sleek, and industrial. It doesn't fold, it doesn't bulge, there's no lumpiness, and yet they serve beautifully as wallets that help keep you organised as well. They carry up to 12 cards and have a clip for cash. And on top of that, they save you a considerable amount of space in your pocket, being only a fraction of the size of your average wallet. There are over 30 different colours and styles, including carbon fibre and burnt titanium, so you can find one to match your style. On the topic of security, the Ridge Wallet is made with RFID blocking technology, which protects you from digital pickpocketers. They're stylish, practical, secure, and they're even robust, so you won't need to replace it. And as a testament to their quality, they've got over 40,000 5-star reviews. With an option like this on the market, why settle for a wallet designed in the 90s? For 10% off, with free worldwide shipping and returns, go over to their site at ridge.com/Fizhy and use the code Fizhy. And with the holiday season breathing down our necks, who knows? Maybe you know somebody who could benefit from a gift like this. You can find a link in the description. And with all that said, now back to the video. So as you're exploring the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you may notice that you're obtaining these mysterious tablets. There are 11 in total, and you need all of them in order to get the sword of the legendary King Arthur. 8 of them are found in set locations, and a further 3 are found on the bodies of specific zealots. I can tell you where to find them generally speaking, but I can't give you specifics because they move about. That's probably a good place to start, so we'll begin with those. One of them can be found on horseback riding along the roads of the Kent region. I know, a zealot roaming the roads of Kent. Fascinating. If you stick to the roads, you may find him, or if you wait along the roads, he may find you. Unfortunately, for some nonsense reason, you can't assassinate zealots, you have to fight them, and they can be quite tricky. But if you're patient and pick your timings, you will be just fine. Another can be found riding along the roads of the Sussex region. Again, I can't tell you specifics because it is not specific, but if you stick to the roads, it really won't take too long. Again, just be prepared for a fight. And the third zealot carrying one of these mysterious tablets can be found in Essex. Stick to the roads, keep an eye out, maybe wait at a specific spot, and it won't take long either. It's worth remembering that zealots may have a power rating that doesn't correspond with the location you'll find them in, so either switch the difficulty down to easy where this isn't a problem, or go off and raise that power level as much as you possibly can. And also, to make your life easier, try to fight them in secluded spots. This way no regular enemies come along as you're fighting them, as these can really throw you off. Once you kill them and confirm killing them by accessing their confession rooms, you automatically pick up the tablets. The rest of the tablets are located in tomb-like locations, which will be marked when you discover them by this icon. For clarity, these icons mark the entrances you need to find. Once you've found it, ignore the icon and follow the interiors through. This first one is called the Old Cellar, and it's south of Colchester in the region of Essex. It shouldn't be too difficult, it's just a little cave that you've got to follow through to the end until you eventually come across an old cellar, hence the name. In the cellar, you'll be met by a puzzle which essentially tells you to shoot the caps off of all these barrels. The tablet is located in the centre of the room, and flooding it allows for it to float to the surface below a grate where you can pick it up. The next one's in a location in East Anglia known as Grimes Graves. I did this one before I realised its significance, hence why there's no marker in my footage. This one's really straightforward, just follow the old mine through. The tablet will be located around the end area. It's not a big area at all, just a little search and you'll find it no problem. Next, we're down in Sussex at a location called Santlache Mine, which you can find east of Crawley, and it's really close to the border with Kent. When facing the mine, it seemingly has 3 entrances. You want the one on the right, though it's not difficult at all to figure that out when that's the only one that goes deeper than maybe a few meters. Just follow the mine down until eventually you come across that riddle. Near this riddle, you will find a large body of water which you must dive under and swim along until you eventually come to the end. You'll arrive in an atmospheric looking chamber where the tablet will be found at the centre. You made it this far and now it's just there for the taking. Now we're back in Kent at a location called the Cavern of Trials, located just a little ways northeast of Canterbury. At the location you will find a house, the entrance to it is within. Obviously now you need to venture down into the Cavern of Trials, pretty quickly coming across your challenge. As you head through this cave you will find several keys in pretty risky spots. Some you have to climb to get, others you have to grab while jumping past them. Once you've got them all, head right down to the bottom where you'll be able to unlock the doors standing between you and the tablet. And with that done, let's move on to the next one. We're over in Hamptonshire at a location called, I have no clue how to pronounce this, Wocig, something like that. Maybe Wocig, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's located northwest of Winchester. Again, this one's just a cave that you follow through until you find a puzzle. It's not very deep, so it won't be too hard. You'll come across a room full of explosive pots. You need to blow them up. Once this is done and the fire's burnt out, you will have access to the chamber where the tablet is stored. Next, we're at Lichen Cave, located east of Winchester. Of course, follow the cave through until you eventually come across your puzzle. The puzzle will mention the poison gas you'll find all over the place, but a torch will burn that out. Once the gas is clear, picking up the tablet should be pretty easy. Next, we're up at Yorkshire, just a little distance west of Jorvik at a location called Wiccan's Cave. You know the drill, just follow the cave through. This challenge is located right by an exit at the other end. Many may not notice the sheet of ice you can smash. This will bring you to a door that is barred on the other side. First, smash through the wooden door to the right, and then smash up a piece of wood that's covering a window. Why are there aggressive chickens down here? I have no clue. Once the murdered chickens are dealt with, you will see explosive pots you can shoot. Now you must head around to the other side. Here, just to shake things up, there are a couple of boars that want you dead. Once you've dealt with the boars, you can just about shoot the lock barring the door and release it. And just like that, you now have access to the chamber in which you will find the tablet. Next, we're further west in Nottinghamshire at a location called Deoraby Spar Cavern. Another cave, what fun. Just climb along and at the very end you will find the tablet. Now you should have 11 of these tablets securely in your inventory. All that's left is to find a place to put them. You're looking for a spot called Myrddin's Cave, which is located just a short distance northwest of Stonehenge, which is located north of Winchester. At first it may seem like just another ordinary cave, but once you head on inside, you quickly come to realise there's much more to this location than that. You'll quickly find what appears to be the entrance to an Isu temple of some sort. However, the door is sealed and you must find another way around. Head in the opposite direction inside the cave and you will find exactly that. Eventually you'll find yourself in a massive chamber and you'll have to dive into some water quite far below. Once underwater you may find it quite difficult to see. Use Odin's sight to identify a passageway out of the chamber. This will lead you to another room. You may find some old Isu script in here that you can't make sense of. Ignore that. Stroll through this big chamber and at the very end you should find what you're looking for. The gleam of a sword in the stone in the distance, and a rock with an inscription marked on it. At the cavern in which you find yourself, see before you these 12 pillars, 12 seats for Britain's riches, and the sword of the ancient ones, called Califwil, defender of this isle. Let one who undertakes to seek these gifts and love this land bear this sacred weapon. Arthur Pendragon. Before us stand 12 pillars. As you place the tablets in each of the pillars, you will notice that one is already there. Yes, unfortunately you have to pop all these tablets into the pillars individually. It's a real pain in the arse. But once this is done, you are finally ready to go and retrieve the sword from the stone.
I use the sword the Britons call Excalibur.
And just like that, we are now the proud owner of Excalibur, a really cool two-handed sword. It has a really cool perk, that being heavy finishes and critical hits blind all enemies around. And as you can imagine, that can be quite helpful in combat. And there you have it, that is my guide to getting the great sword Excalibur in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Thank you all for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff, that would be fantastic. And with any luck, I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video at some point, but until next time, take care and goodbye.